back to the channel. Welcome back to Serenity Now, the tropical park I'm building right in front of your eyes. If you didn't join us in the last couple episodes, the Halloween stuff was kind of crazy, and the Channel 13 News is here to report on it, so that's not going to help business. The park is a little emptied right about now. Not a lot of people wanting to come here after a zombie and some tanks and, you know, whatever happened in the last episode. Not a lot of people wanted to come after that. So the park is open, but it's a little empty. Over here, we got rid of the hot dog, the free Halloween hot dogs, because Halloween is over. So we basically got rid of that. We will use that Halloween truck again. I did save it, and I threw it in the back, so that will be used probably in the next land. Over here, I forgot to take the gargoyle down. Alright, well, I'll take that down. I took most all the Halloween stuff down, I guess, except for that gargoyle. Yeah, everything else was taken down. Let's go back over this way. As you can see, there are people in the park. It's just kind of empty. Yeah, so getting over here, we have our custom vending machine still. And then this starts the, I guess the I don't even know what to call it. The Jungle Cruise ride. That's it, the Jungle Cruise ride. So here's some temple pieces I used out here with some of the flowers. The queue got a lot more work done, so here's the name. It's Tropical Bob and the Temple of Scrooge. If you don't get the reference, it's pretty much Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. So, yeah, I kind of just ripped that off. But, yeah, so this is like the exit path out here. I just wanted to make this path like really wide. You know, the actual ride has a lot of capacity in it, so a lot of people get off at once. So you know, I kind of like this like wider area for an exit path. I do not like these these fences here, so I think I'm gonna make like a custom fence or something like that. I don't like them. But getting back to this like little entranceway, it's something kind of, I guess, unique. It only goes to here, so like you only walk through this, and you know you got this nice little, I guess, like pergola underneath here. Just some crates and boxes. Let's walk down the queue line. So I guess like on not busy days, they could take down this rope here, and you can go straight right to the entrance of the building. But I made these like little canopies here. I think I'm gonna like hide some speakers. This ride needs music and stuff like that, so I'm probably gonna hide the speakers in these corners and stuff like that. Getting over here, you could see. Let me back. Let me back up. So we need a lot of more foliage and stuff around here. But here's the top view of these custom canopies. This is probably going to be like another waterfall that you would look at on the queue itself. This also needs a lot more foliage. I think I'm going to put like a big palm tree with some colorful plants right here in the middle, like a little centerpiece. But I love how like open, you know, the queue is. So like when you're here, you could still see the coaster and you could see the temple in the background. So, you know, I really like that. Then coming over here, as you can see, I added a little hut with a little, I guess, pirate on it. I have to cover that. Alright, gotta remember sure to cover that beforehand. But, yeah, so this is just a little pirate hut, I guess. Oop, I'll zoom out. It is Captain Crunch. This is Captain Crunch's little shack here on the water. I guess that's Captain Crunch. He's looking out for, you know, maybe alligators and hippos and whatnot. But here is the queue house. Actually, we'll go back on the line, and we'll go from the front. So here is the Q house. So this is only the bottom half of the Q house. It's still gonna have like another tier or two. So don't worry how short it is right now. But I added the fencing for the little windows and stuff like that. Coming in here, you got the nice wooden beams with all these lights strung up on the ropes and stuff like that. Here you just have some clutter. Again, I'll probably add the music in some of these boxes and stuff like that. Here's Craig Moss, our head carpenter, getting the work done. Good job, buddy. I like all this, like, like it has all these metal railings, but I put all this wood over the railings. I think it looks way better than all the metal railings. I just hate that stuff. I wish you could just like get rid of it sometimes, but the best you could do is just cover it up. Covered up the operator here. Here's his booth. Those are all just windows. Those are the wooden windows turned around a couple times so you just can't see that white booth. Again, I hate the white booths too, so I cover them up all the time. And the same with the entrance and exits. I don't know if you noticed them, but those are just some simple basic pieces and stuff like that covering it up. You can't get rid of all the white, so I just leave a little bit, out here, but it covers up, all the rest of it, which I hate looking at. Um, all right, so getting out here, this will be the dock area. So I'll get this dock all done and stuff like that. Probably just some clutter and some stuff like that. Let me actually zoom out. There will probably be a lot more foliage too. I haven't decided how much yet, but I'm definitely going to put like a lot more plants and flowers and stuff like that. And again, I'm going to replace this fence with like a custom one or something like that. I actually had the decking down. This decking, I had it in here where this like the firehouse tile is, but because it's such a weird area, these tiles were like overlapping and making like weird patterns that I didn't like. So I ended up taking them all out and then just put the firehouse roofs down, which matches the queue. So I guess it looks a lot better that way. Again, probably going to add a waterfall here, and I think I'm going to do a custom waterfall here as well. Then I will probably finish all the foliage in here. So the foliage work, like, this isn't even done. There needs to be a little bit more. There's just so many trees and so many layers in here to make it look, like from here, it looks from the people view, it looks very realistic and stuff like that and very full. So to do all that in here, it's going to take a lot of trees and a lot of time, and it just takes forever to do it. But I basically want it like, I want it so like if you're here at guest view like that, or even on the boat, I want it like completely full, so you can't even see that mountain in the background. So it looks like. You'll see the mountain when you look up, obviously, which I don't even know if I showed you guys. This is a custom mountain, so I made this to try to copy this one. So that one back there, that one is made in the game. That's out of bounds and stuff like that. So I try to make one as best I could to match that one, and it is not easy at all. So I try to do my best. I don't think I ever showed it off, but it kind of blends in a little bit, kind of like I made it. Well, I did make it. But yeah, getting back to this, they'll have a lot more trees and bushes and shrubs and tropical stuff over here. Getting back here, so this right here, this is the hot dog truck. So this hot dog truck will be used again. I really like how it came out. So we will be using this hot dog truck in the next land area. So don't worry about that. Back here, looks like I Am Possible 13. The Trigger Magician is on his way in, and it looks like he's bringing us a whole bunch of crocodiles or alligators, whatever they are. I think they're alligators. So hopefully he's going to get that in and trigger them all up, and I believe they're going to go all in this area over here. So I'm probably going to do like alligator attack and maybe one swimming and just like a whole bunch like, laying on this beach over here, right before you get to the temple. So I think that's about it. Oh yeah, and then over here we still got the crashed helicopter and bulldozer. So hopefully someone will clean that up soon. But that I think that's it. So I guess we'll leave. I don't even know. We'll leave it right over here. All right, so we'll leave you right here, and we'll be back for the next update. And poof, we're back. And if you could hear, there is a lot of ambient sounds. I added all the birds and stuff like that, so now you get a full effect of being in somewhat of a jungle and stuff like that. If you come over here, as soon as you get up to here, I added speakers for the ride, and it's actually in this pole right here. So now we have music to go along with this ride, which helps out so much more. We just got some clutter here. Some of the speakers are hidden in these boxes. I think there's one in here, is it? Yep. Oh. Yeah, that's the speaker right there. So there's speakers in some of these boxes. But yeah, over here, same thing, just the speakers. But actually, let's take a look at this finished building. So I added a second layer. The second layer is a lot shorter than the first ones to try to give like a forced perspective, so it actually looks taller than it is. And then the top is kind of like a lookout tower. I'm guessing this was, some kind of like, jungle outpost or something like that. Coming down here, these are the custom fences that I made, which I believe are way better than the ones that I had up before. So yeah, the custom fences here, and it's actually on the second level of the deck over here as well. All right, so let's go down the queue once again. We could listen to the music and the birds. But now you can see there's many more trees and stuff like that, a lot more colors, sounds, and this is kind of how I like rides and stuff like that. Totally like, theme park, immersive and stuff like that. Let's zoom out and let's take a look at this waterfall. So, let me actually show you this so that, there's a whole bunch of trees and tropical stuff now. But here's my waterfall here. Again, this is just done with the top splash, and you just keep rotating it. I'll leave a link below. I have a waterfall tutorial, so if you really want to know how to make this, or even one like this, I show you how on my tutorial. But then getting over here, we have some nice colors. Nothing crazy, just a couple different colors here. I like the blue. The blue kind of like reads into like water and stuff like that, so I went with the blue flowers. And then just copied it over here to this higher planter box and stuff like that. Now coming over to here, we come in here and we're greeted by, the person who works here to ask how many you have in the party and stuff, and then when you tell her, you'll come down this way. Of course, she has a name, and of course, our dock worker also has a name, so whenever you get to download this park, click on them because everything is clickable. Even this guy has a name too. I didn't know what to put over this stupid blue thing, so I just put like a box floating in the water. I don't know, maybe I'll put like a barrel or two, floating and make it look, I guess kind of cool. But let me zoom out a little bit and just check out this jungle. So I still have some more to do up here. I just noticed these spots up here, so I'll have to get to that. But here, just adding a lot of trees, a lot of different trees. Like I said, this takes a while to do all this. But the end result, I think, looks really, really good. It just looks like a really deep, dense jungle and stuff like that with all these different trees and rocks and shrubs and stuff like that. So this is just the first half of the ride. I finished up this part too, and I add the birds everywhere as well, so you could hear the birds as you go throughout this whole entire ride. This rock actually has three waterfalls coming off of it, so here's another waterfall that hits all these rocks on the way down. So that one's kind of cool. So you actually have a waterfall on the queue, on the ride, and one outside by the vending machines. Yeah, so just getting over here, let's go back on the actual queue. Um, I just love this view here. You have MB72, one of his Polynesian tiki heads, and then you see Captain Crunch's little hut there in the background. And again, I believe the trees and stuff like that really looks like a dense jungle. And then you could still see the mountain on the top back there, so it's kind of like in the distance and stuff like that. Um, so let's get inside here. We already are. And now you can see, the roof. Oh, I gotta move this wall up a little bit. But the roof has the beams and stuff like that. All right, I'll have to move all that down a little bit to get rid of the green. But again, like I said, there's just a little bit more clutter in here, and the speakers, are in some of these boxes and stuff like that. Again, I didn't finish this whole ride. Like this jungle takes forever to do, so I still have the jungle to do. Over here, I got something going on over here. I gotta do something for the cave and stuff like that. I haven't decided what I'm gonna put in the cave yet. I don't know. Again, more the jungle has to be on this island here. I have an idea for this beach. So this beach will have something here. And I might add something, in here somewhere. I haven't decided yet. So I kind of just wing it as I go. But so far, I think it's coming along pretty good. Actually, let's get let's get on this over here. Again, there's nothing in this tunnel. There's the tunnel, if you were wondering. I still have to fix it. But coming over here, again, you could hear all the birds and stuff like that. But now we have alligators. So here's I Am Possible 13. Oh, and he's scared of all the alligators. They're fake, buddy. He put them in. But we got some alligators going here. There's a couple more. I believe, yep, there's one swimming in the water, and I make him go. He actually goes down under the water. You can see the track down here. Because the way he swims is it's a very wide figure eight, and if I put him only in the water, he would go over the track and stuff like that. So I didn't want to do that. Let me actually speed up. Let me see where these boats are. Where are these boats? Man, these boats are far. So as that happens, let me actually let me turn the lights off. Let me turn the sun off and show you some of the night lights. Hold on. There we go. All right, so I just added a couple lights over here, for Captain Crunch and his little boat jetty and stuff like that. Let me actually put it in regular speed. There we go. Not too much lighting here on the loading dock. And again, I just added some poles and some ropes and stuff like that, and then just some clutter. You got like this crane and stuff here. I really like the lighting inside. I think it's really good. It's kind of dull, but you don't want it like very bright. And then coming out here, I'll actually zoom out. Oh, too far. Yeah, I think this is like well lit and stuff like that. I actually made. Why is it? I have some like custom lights here. So actually, let me pause it. I don't know where those boats are. But here I got some custom lights here just to light up this this pole and stuff like that. The column, this little boat feature. There's a light to light up all the words and stuff back here, and then there's another light back here to light up this column. So let's go over here. I worked on the triggers. It was a pain in the butt. Where are they? Oh, alright, here they come. So let's pause it. Let's turn the sun back on. And we'll take a look at the triggers. So there'll be one trigger. Wait, what? There we go. Alright. There's one trigger over here. So, if you remember from a couple episodes ago, I have the boat stopping. There you go. So the boats stop here so they don't run into each other at the, inside the temple. So as the boat stops here, it'll trigger this water. The water as the alligator pops up. There you go. And then there's a double water splash as he falls back down. Then there is another trigger over here when the boat gets over here. Come on, boat. I think it's over here somewhere. I honestly don't know where. Maybe it's over here? There it is. So this guy just comes up out of the water, nice, little pop-up or whatever. And again, then you have, this guy, he just swims a figure eight. He kind of gets out of the water too much over here, but there's nothing I can do about it. So, yeah, it is what it is. But I really like how these triggers came out. I think this looks really cool. The people on the boat will probably get a little bit wet, but who cares? It's really neat. But I think that's it. So that'll wrap up this episode. I still got a lot more work to do on the Temple of Scrooge, but I think it's coming along pretty well. If you guys can please subscribe to my channel, it would really help me out a lot. Please leave a like if you ended up enjoying this video, and leave a comment below. Oh, if you want a job here, I still need vendors. I think I need another janitor, and I think maybe another security guard. So if you guys want a job here, please leave a comment below. Let me know what you want to do. I'll get you in here, and you'll forever be in this park. If that's a thing. I guess it's a thing. I don't know. I like being in other people's parks, so I guess it's kind of cool. But yeah, that's it. I'm done rambling on. I guess I'll just see you guys in the next one. Adios.